Hello and thank you for joining us on TVC News at 4. And at a gathering of the Nigerian Labour Movement to honor Comrade Ali Chiroma, the second president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Labour leaders used the occasion not only to celebrate his legacy, but also to reflect on the current struggles of Nigerian workers amid a rise in fuel prices and economic hardship. The event was meant to celebrate the life and legacy of Comrade Ali, a Labour icon remembered for his courage, intellect and defense of workers' rights during Nigeria's military years. But it soon became a platform for today's Labour leaders to speak on the realities confronting the Nigerian workforce. Now, for many at the tribute, Chiroma's lifelong commitment to social justice remains a model for confronting today's economic and political challenges.
The Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria held a day of tribute in honor of the late Comrade Ali Chiroma, who passed away on April 2nd, 2024, at the age of 91.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity, solidarity.
Comrade Ali Chiroma, OON MNI, was a renowned Nigerian trade unionist. He was elected Deputy President of the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria in 1978 and later became President of the Nigerian Labour Congress NLC from 1984 to 1988. His tenure coincided with a turbulent political era marked by the military takeover of December 1983. Chiroma's leadership was cut short in 1988 when the military government dissolved the NLC during the regime of General Ibrahim Babangida. He later served as sole administrator of NUPENG.
Leadership means sacrifice, and I want to begin with the sacrifice Alhaji Ali Chiroma made in order to make NLC today what it is today.
Where words fail me to describe the great Iroko we are celebrating today, permit me to recline on the words of Peter Green Ingersoll, who said, "A great man is a torch in the darkness, a beacon in superstition's night, an inspiration and a prophecy." Even those profound words did not bury little justice to the grand legacy and virtues left behind by Baba Ali Chiroma. At the very foundation of the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria is blazoned the name of Comrade Ali Chiroma. This is a statement of fact and history. At the Kaduna Conference Center, the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria elected its first national leadership. Comrade Ali Chiroma was elected the deputy president of our great union. He served under Comrade Aaron Akimbola, the first president of the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria.
During his time as NLC president, Ali Chiroma stood firmly against anti-worker policies. He opposed proposed changes to the Minimum Wage Act, which sought to raise the threshold for businesses bound by the act from 50 employees to 500 employees. He also rejected the IMF loan conditions, protested the removal of fuel subsidy, and criticized several elements of the structural adjustment program introduced by the government.
At the age of 17, he was actually the national president of the Rural Health Workers Union of Nigeria. In 1960, he became the president. And all of us remember that during the restructuring of trade unions in 1978, through Decree 22 of 1978, 17 health unions were collapsed together to form the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria, where he became the deputy president. It was also mentioned that he was the first Nigerian to be appointed the principal of the School of Health Technology from 1977 to 1982. After he left, they had to go and find somebody from Egypt, Dr. Nabil, to come and take over because of the standard he has put in place. That is the kind of person he was. It's recorded that no Nigerian was found worthy. It was an Egyptian, Dr. Nabil, that was brought in to take over from him.
We gathered today under the banner of solidarity, but also under the shadow of memory, the memory of a giant who walked among us, a soldier of the working class, whose boots may have quieted but whose revolutionary echoes resound through the hills and in the heart of our struggle in Nigeria and throughout Africa. Comrade Ali Chiroma was not merely a leader, he was an organic intellectual of the proletarian struggle, forged in the furnace of shop floor unionism within this very union, the Medical and Health Workers Union of Nigeria. From this primary constituency of health workers, the lifeblood of our nation's well-being, he rose to lead the center. His journey exemplifies the very principle we hold dear, that true leadership is rooted in the trenches, born from the collective will of the rank and file.
In December 1987, Chiroma and other NLC leaders were detained as the military government intensified pressure on the Congress to withdraw its opposition to the SAP.
Really thankful to the Medical and Health Workers Union, that's its constituency, and the NLC for this grand honor. So we have all been, as I said earlier, groomed, regimented into strictness, organization, prudence, and due diligence, which is a shoe that is too large to fit, really. And I wouldn't say we have done it with flying colors, but alhamdulillah, I think we live in this imperfect world and we try.
My opinion about labor has been changed completely. I can see the unity, solidarity of purpose. The song you are singing, solidarity, is completely 100% true. All these labor leaders we have been hearing about are here.
The Day of Tribute celebrated a man remembered not only for his courage and principled leadership during difficult times, but also for his unwavering commitment to justice and the Nigerian working class. Speakers at the event reflected on the current state of the labor movement, emphasizing the need for unity, ideological clarity, and a return to the core values that defined Chiroma's era of activism and service.